The Boss and the Sauce Show.
Boss and the Sauce Show.
Boss and the Sauce Show.
Boss and the Sauce Show. Here we go.
What up, though? Live and direct right here on Boss and the Sauce Show. This is Tailgate Talk edition. This is my man BigRagoo. First time on the Tailgate Talk. We did quite a few episodes, but so he gotta see how it's gonna go right now on the Tailgate. But you are in the spotlight today, Ragoo. Anything you want to tell the people before we go through these games?
Man, if I got a tailgate with one guy in all the sports world, all my friends and family, that's my guy up there, guys. I got to tailgate my guy, the boss.
Oh yeah,
and
absolutely.
We're keeping it OG style tonight.
Absolutely, keeping it OG style is what we're doing, and we're going right to the goods right here. First game up. Now let me tell you how this goes. This is called Bet It or Forget It. So this is the game right here. I'm going to tell you the line. I'm going to tell you my little partake on the game. And I want you to let the people know, is this something that you think you'll bet or just forget about it? There's plenty more games to bet. You know, there's other fish in the sea, so they say. So South Dakota State FCS team comes to see Colorado at home this Thursday, 5 p.m. Colorado is a whopping -9.5, even after last season. And the over-under here is 59.5. Now, is this something you think you're going to bet or forget about this game altogether, BigRagoo?
It's an intriguing game for me. You know, it's going to be all about Shedeur and Travis Hunter here. North Dakota State loses their coach, the top-tier program, FCS, they're gone. 40 transfers coming to Dion, which we're going to see the revolving door of that. This particular game, forget it.
Forget about it. Yeah. So my man BigRagoo says this one is not too good for him right here. I was kind of thinking it's gonna be a lot of lights, cameras, and action, star-studded crowd, all that kind of stuff. First year head coach at North Dakota State, but there's plenty of other games on Thursday. So my man BigRagoo says right into the next one right here. We got North Carolina and Minnesota. Now, some people might just want to forget this game. It's one of the closer lines, kind of pick a side. But some people might say, I prefer to pick a side than to play with all them points and half of points and stuff. But this also comes on Thursday at 5 o'clock. North Carolina, Mac Brown. The numbers, he went from a dog to a favorite right here. It was plus 2.5. Now he's the favorite, -1.5, going against PJ Flick. A lot of people have a lot of high hopes in PJ Flick, but I don't always see it in him. I don't know what they see in that guy. 50.5 is the over and under. Is this something you want to bet it or forget it?
I want to bet it. I like this is an intriguing matchup with the coaching styles of the football. Mac Brown you always figure he's going to have the defensive squad, but hey, this NC team, top team in the ACC in scoring points last year. Only, Florida State right behind them, number 2. But quarterback intriguing, number 3 choice, Drake May last year. And they got 17 returning starters. I like that. And then traditionally, we have a running style coach with Minnesota here, and they're a road favorite. So this is what I'm going to be involved with.
There we go. There, my man BigRagoo said. Next up, this one I kind of like for my own reasons. This is kind of on the page for myself. But Sonny Gikes, TCU, goes big time his first year. Second year, not so good. High hopes here in the second year versus the Stanford second-year coach here in Taylor, who changed things around in Stanford, man. They had a lot of stuff that's been built in stone there for years, so it's going to take a while for him to chip through there. This is your late game on Friday, 7:30 Pacific Standard. Degenerate special right here. TCU -9.5. The over and under is 58.5. Bet it or forget about it, Big Ragoo.
I'm gonna pass only because we got Stanford, who was a real bad team in the Pac-12 last year, and they're kind of take that same role coming in the ACC. Another bad team, but I'm not crazy about TCU laying all the wood going out to Cali in this particular spot here. This could be a little tricky spot here for both teams coming on board. You know, I get one thing about TCU, they've got the most returning starters in the Big 12, but I'll pass on this one.
Forget about it on this. Next up, Miami and Florida, doing it in your side of the town, which is on fire right now. Shout out to the Little League team that won the World Series
Lake
over there
Mary,
for
yeah, Lake
Florida.
Mary.
And so Florida's on fire right now. And first week out, Miami versus Florida. Bring the pain. Saturday, 12:30 p.m. on the West Coast. Miami's a -2.5 with an over and under of 54.5. Bet it or forget it, Big Ragoo.
Hey, it's in my backyard. You know I'm going to bet it. We got the UM versus the UF. So, listen, Napier's on the hot seat. This is his third year. Florida State stuck by that guy after 2 losing seasons, but Florida's got the toughest arguably the toughest schedule in the nation right here. Miami got the top dog prize with Cam Ward coming on board here, but you know the Swamp's always a dangerous place to go into. Like I say, 80,000 plus going to be screaming. Underdog at home. You know what? I'm going to bet it.
Like that. Another one for you, Big Ragoo. We're going to go to this one right here. Florida International at Indiana. Now, Kirk Cignetti, first-year coach over here at Indiana. Great coach, by the way. And he inherits 10 on offense, 11 on defense versus a Florida International team that's not very great at all. So this want to be one of those runaway games or not. 12:30 on Saturday. Indiana's a whopping 21.5-point favorite. The over and under is 51.5. Bet it or forget it, Big Ragoo.
I get it. I get it that he's got the 10 coming back, and Florida International, they should stick to, messing with dolphins in the water instead of playing football. They've had their struggles, but, man, that's a lot of points to give up on the road. I'm just going to say forget it.
Forget it. Now, let's keep it rolling down to something on the lines of this right here. USC versus no. Let me give you one better than that, Big Ragoo. One of my favorites, Notre Dame versus Texas A&M right here. Now, my coach in his third year right here. To me, really, who knows what can happen over here? But Texas A&M receives a brand new coach. Jimbo Fisher gets cashed out $77 million. It's going to be a showdown Saturday at 4:30 on the west, 7:30 on the east. Texas A&M is -3, and the over and under is sitting at 46.5. Now, we talked about this earlier in the year, and you was on the under and when it was up at like almost 49 or something, and the offensive tackle was gone for the season, and it dropped even more. You didn't get it then. Will you still be betting it or forget it?
Man, I'm going to be betting on this game here. I'm going to give you a couple of reasons why quickly. This is a very tangled web we weave in this particular spot. A lot of moving pieces, a lot of guys, a lot of familiarity here. You got Freeman, who, to your amazement, and I was pretty good with Notre Dame last year with the offensive on the road at home. And I think we'll see more of that. I think they catch lightning in a bottle with Riley Leonard coming over from Duke. And who's going up against Duke? His old coach, Mike Elko. Mike Elko's got some Notre Dame ties back in 2016. He's back home at A&M where he left to go coach Duke. So there's a lot of moving pieces. And you get Mike Denbrock back from LSU, who ran that offense, which was a big over team. So I expect a lot of offense here, even though I looked at it defensively. Could be a tricky number to catch. Maybe we get a middle spot here. Bet it.
Bet it. Let's go. And you know I will be betting that game. Last one for you, Big Ragoo. We're going to keep it short and sweet right here on the Tailgate Talk because we got our tickets. We got to go into the game. But Boston College, and this is the interesting theme, bringing back a lot of players as well. And they're going up against Florida State, and this is on Monday. So I'm pretty sure it's probably going to be the only thing on Monday. So FSU is a minus 17. The over and under is about 50.5. I don't know. My eyes tell me I did not see a good Florida State team that looked anything like they did last year in the last game. But I don't know. Can Mike Norvell turn this ship around and get these guys headed on the right track with a first-year coach at Boston College? What do you think, Big Ragoo?
I got to give it to Norvell because he likes these spotlight games. He got the opener, last week, and he's getting the closer this week on the Monday night game with Boston College, who, by the way, a late scratch on the head coaching position for Hafley. He left to go to NFL's assistant. They get a familiar name, Bill O'Brien. We know Bill O'Brien, right? He's been around the block, NFL, Penn State last year. Now he's taking the helm here. Norvell, be careful what you wish for, my friend, sometimes, because I don't want to see the Irish stout hangover for the Noles. But this is a game that might have a sneaky option to play. You're going to have to tune in to watch our show on Saturday to get my play on this one. But yes, I will be betting this game. Bet it.
Bet it. And I'll probably be betting this one too. Man, that was a quick swing around the block right here on Tailgate Talks, man. How did you feel about that being under the spotlight, Big Ragoo?
Good thing I got the hat on because that light's starting to heat my head just a little bit. I'm going to take it off so I can wipe the sweat off. But yeah, I feel pretty good, and it's always a pleasure to be with you, my friend.
Hey, make sure you let the people know where you're going to be. Make sure you let them know about the NFL thing over there on Pubs because you know you're the king over there. But make sure you let them know about what you got going on for this football season. And, of course, every Saturday morning, 8:30, just like we've been doing, Boss in the Sauce, baby. We're going to be on live. But let them know all the other stuff you got going on, Big Ragoo.
Yeah, like I say, Boss in the Sauce every Saturday. We're going to do our little kickoff, pre-game kickoff. We're going to be doing the spotlight shows here. And then, I'm sure when the NFL comes rolling around, I'll be hopping on with the gang over at Pub also. So look for us. And then on Twitter, follow at BigRagoo62 for the upcoming.
It is there. Yeah, they call him King Big Ragoo over there on Pubs because he knocks the NFL down. But that's it for this episode, week 1, Tailgate Talks. DJ Bigboss, Big Ragoo, we out of here.
The Boss in the Sauce Show.
Boss in the Sauce Show.
Boss in the Sauce Show.
Boss in the Sauce Show. Here we go.
You'll never have me, sacred stone.
Oh, this you crazy mother.